Yay.
Great then. So, from Geneva with love, the standard of living there is as incredible as the ambience seems non existent. The statistics prove it. The GDP in Geneva was in the fifth worldwide position in 2015. I love you, Geneva, but I'm sick of you. But I will never leave you. This is the story of a Geneva woman living a love story with her city. Almost all pictures are mine. Geneva seems to be so boring, isn't it? Every Sunday we could have the impression that there was the apocalypse in the street downtown Geneva, which killed the citizens and the ambience. And if the city was compared as a love story, why not? Every single day I discover her a little bit more, and it has been since 35 years now. So I was born in Geneva from two different cultures, half Algerian and half Swiss. My parents had an opposite feeling about the city. I feel happy to live here, as you could see. And fortunately for me, I realize how lucky I am to be here. So why do I have sometimes that feeling of weirdness and boredom? Since I was a child, I immediately knew that Geneva would be my best love story. When I walk around and see the flowering trees, I feel a calming and peaceful energy. When I look up to the sky and see the birds dancing or parading in a troop, my eyes shine. The bird seems to have found a suitable ground for mating. You'll tell me that it is exactly the same in other cities, but well, I don't think so. When the sun bets by the lake and the sky dresses in different shades, like a painting by Gustave Courbet, my heart beats. And when I see baby swans with their very young down, I want to protect them as if they were part of my family. Aren't these feelings we have when we are in love? What if I told you that after these few words exchanged with you, you will appreciate Geneva differently? You will know new facets of Geneva. But beware, its hurt is no longer to be taken. Geneva is a lot naughtier than it looks. Oh, yeah. If I talk to you about the old town, you will think, of course, about Saint Pierre Cathedral, the old stone that adorns the buildings around and the ramparts that protect the city. And if I told you that Geneva hides its game well behind its reputation as a touristic city, believe me, thanks to the wonderful, passionate writer Christian Velas, I learned some wonderful anecdotes and stories. For example, the Rue des Belles Filles, near the Place de Bourg-de-Four, in Roman times, it was a street dedicated to meetings, special ones. To be more accurate, it was a whorehouse. I hope I pronounced it well. The Rue Choscoq, perpendicular to the street, was the streets of the libertines. Yes, my dear. The roasters also called the idiots were frivolous, and they hesitated to call this street Chos idiots. a little a little higher up the street, you will come across Rue Maurice, which was called the old whorehouse dead end. Geneva is not only a reference in the hearts of tourists, but also a reference that guides our daily steps. It is at our sites on a daily basis. Imagine that the stones of Niton, located not far from the Jet d'eau and submerged in the lake, were rejected 1,000 years ago by the Rhone glacier. They are now used as a topographical landmark for all maps in Switzerland. When you hike anywhere in Switzerland, your reference calculation is therefore Geneva. Could you believe that? Even the aliens from their planets felt an attraction with Geneva. Don't you believe me? I'm pretty sure you won't believe the picture is going to appear was taken in Geneva. And yet, okay. This is the Pride Football Stadium and it's lighting, but this picture is bluffing, isn't it? Okay. I tried to test you, but now here's a proof, a real proof. Welcome to Rue du Jura, near the train station, 5-minute walks from the train station. A flying saucer landed in 1973. It was designed by Pascal Haus Sarman. Today, it is the Cornava Medical Office. Still not convinced about the compatibility between love and Geneva? The most famous lovers have found their inspiration in Geneva. It is said that this guy had 10 different jobs and 122 amorous conquests, which at that time was huge. Did you recognize him? This is the Italian libertine, Casanova. A friend lent him the Villa Monrepos in 1762, and he took the opportunity to organize a special dinner with two naughty Genevans. In his book, Histoire de ma vie, he told this meal that turned into a carnal moment. They fornicated as far as the pond. I would like to end this love moment with last reference to the passionate love that two beings experienced in Geneva. Do you know the Franz Liszt place? He was a great pianist who stayed briefly in a building at the corner of this street, experienced a love affair with Marie Dagout. Miss Dagout has abandoned everything, husband and children, to love this idyll, both hidden in Geneva. No one wanted to have relation with this adulterous couple. We were in 1835. Only a man accepted and become their friend, Mr. James Fazzy. The latter will even give them false documents so that they can live their love without being disturbed. To summarize, you will understand Geneva is naughty, teasing, frivolous, carnal, tender, playful, in love, discreet, and jealous. This is what makes her so charming. So, to all of you who lives in these lands, try to open your hearts and she will reward you. Thank you.